morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are safe at home. In the previous video, we had studied about chapter number 7, Internet Services and the Cyber Crimes. Okay. So in that video, we had understood about what are the Internet services. So Internet services are so many. We all are totally dependent on the Internet. Okay. From morning to evening, we are using the service of Internet, and we know it very well. How? We are doing messages with the help of WhatsApp. We are sending email to the person. We are doing video calls. We are doing audio calls. These all are happening with the help of Internet. We are uploading any picture on Facebook. We are uploading any picture on Instagram. Okay, and we are able to do online transaction. We are able to recharge phone. We are able to recharge the pay the water bill, electricity bill. Means every payment, every shopping we are doing with the help of Internet. Okay, so Internet services are like we are able to send the one of the email. Internet services is email. Email is the one of the Internet service. Email stands for electronic mail. With the help of email, we are able to send the messages to the one whom we want to send. We can send, we can receive the messages with the help of email. Okay, the second Internet service is video conferencing. With the help of video conferencing, we are able to conduct a conference with our friends, with our colleagues, with our students, and with our family members. Okay, video conferencing is a kind of meeting in which we are able to conduct a meet with the help of video. We are able to see each other. With the help of video conferencing, we are able to learn anything. Okay, right now we all are using video conferencing. Means here we are conducting a type of video call, and you all are able to understand in the doubt class. Doubt class is a type of video conferencing. In that one, we are able to talk to students, and we are able to conduct a meeting with them. Okay. Now, the third service is Voice over Internet Protocol. What is it? VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol. It is a type of protocol that helps us to do free voice calls. What is its use? Its use is to do free voice calls. Means we are able to do the voice calls without any charge. Like we are doing any call, so we can use the messenger, we can use the WhatsApp voice call, we can use the Skype. Skype is a voice over Internet protocol. With the help of it, we can do the voice calls. But before using it, we should install it, and we have to register a mobile number there. We have to create a contact list there, like we all are doing in the phone. While we are using a phone, we are creating a contact list. In the same way, in Skype, we should have a mobile number for that. So we can prescribe, we can use any name there also, and we have to prepare a contact list for the same. Now, after the Skype, the next Internet service is chatting. What is chatting? Chatting is a way to send messages to each other. Okay, we can send, we can receive the messages, and WhatsApp is an example of it. Chatting can be done on mobile as well as on computers. On computers, different softwares are there that enable us to do chatting, like Google Talk, Yahoo Messenger. These are the applications or the softwares that enable us to do the chatting. Second one is the chatting can be done on mobile also, and we all are doing, like we are using WhatsApp, we can use the Viber, we can use WeChat. So these are the applications that we can use on the mobile so that we can do chatting. And we all are able to send homework. We are sending the video to you all. You are asking for the mistakes that you have done. We are checking the homework. So everything we are doing with the help of chatting. We are talking to our friends we are talking to our family members with the help of this chatting software WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the most popular one. Which is the most popular one? WhatsApp. Now, the next topics that we are going to study is about the social networking. What is it? Social networking. What is social networking? Social networking is a platform where people with common interest comes to each other. Okay? The one who are having common interest, they talks, they presents their things in front of each other. Okay? Like on Facebook. Facebook is one of a social networking site. On Facebook, we are uploading a picture, we are getting likes, we are getting dislikes, we are getting comments, okay, different reactions we are getting there. Now like has been extended. In starting, they were using our option like. Now they have extended it in a reaction. Okay, many reactions are there. Okay, and we can use any out of these all. Now, on the Facebook, we can find some pages that are related to cooking. Okay, some pages, clips, some videos we are able to find. We are able to find some English learning pictures or videos there. We are able to find some geometric ideas there, maths ideas, how can we improve our reasoning. So it depends on the people with common interest. The one who are having interest in which platform they are liking, they are getting involved in the particular one. While we are using the Facebook, we should register our account on the Facebook. And everyone, I think most of you all have registered about Facebook account. How can we create a Facebook account? We have to type www.facebook.com there. Then we have to enter all the details that we should have, and then our ID will get created. In that ID, we should have some friends, so we will send the friend request. The one who wants to become our friend, they will send us request. We should accept it. So in this way, we can maintain our Facebook profile. So Facebook is one of the social networking application, or you can say a software. Now, the second one is Instagram. Instagram also we are using. Instagram is also a social networking site. Here we are also creating an account. Some features are different in Instagram and in Facebook. Here follows option there. In Facebook it is friend request, person whom we want to make friend, we are sending request. Here we need to follow them, and if they also need to follow us, so they will also send a follow-up request to us. Okay, some features are different. Here like is different, in Instagram like is different. Tumblr is also a kind of social networking site. So this was about social networking. The next is news group. What is next one? News group. News group. What is news group? News group is also a social networking platform where people are there for a discussion. What they are doing there? They are doing a discussion. Means it is a discussion group. News group is a kind of discussion group where people with a common topic discuss with each other. Okay, suppose it is about corona. So everyone are discussing about the corona, that how can we do precautions about it, how can we prevent the corona to enter in our house, what precautions we should keep for it. So they are discussing upon it. So it is a discussion group there. A news group. For the news group also we have to register account there. Then we can be a part of it. The next is blog. What is blog? The next topic is blog. Blog is in starting it is known as weblog. What is it? Weblog. Then it is shorted down and it is known as vlog. At last its name turned into vlog. Okay, now it was introduced in 1999. In which year the blog was introduced? The blog was introduced in 1999 by Peter. His name was Peter. he introduced the blog in 1999. Now, what is a blog? Actually, blog is a short way to express our views, our idea. Okay, it is having a limitation 0 to 255 characters. Okay, 0 to 255 characters we can use to express our views, to express our ideas. Suppose I am going to express my ideas about about any English speaking. So I am going to write my idea, my views about that one. So I am writing a blog. Okay, it is a short message and it is known as blog. While we are using the blog, so we should use a blogger account there. What should we use there? We should use a blogger account there. So how can we register our account there? For this, at first we have to use www.blogger.com. What we have to type? We have to type there www.blogger.com there. So when we will type it, so it will show us the blogger site. In this we have to sign in. Okay. If we have already an account, so we will enter my account email ID, and here I have to write the password also. Okay. If I am new, so I have to register our account here. Okay, all the details I need to fill: name, last name, date of birth. These all details we have to register for creating an account on the blogger site. Okay, as we create account there, so it will show us option create blog. What it will show us? It will show us a option create blog. When we will click on this create new blog, so it will ask us what is the title of the blog. Okay, while we are writing a blog, so we should have the title of it, what are the contents of it. If I want to attach any theme overall in, or you can say inside the blog, so I can also attach. So here what we have to do, here I have to write the title, here I have to write the content, and here I have to write the theme. Select the theme. Okay, what three things we need to do while we are going to create new blog? The first one is, at first we have to write there what is the title of the blog. The second is what is the content of the blog, and the third one is what is the theme that you want to use for the blog. These three, after using these three things, okay, now at last you will find, wait, okay, here you will find a button, no thanks button. Okay, it is the option that occurs there, so you have to click there, and in this way you have created a blog. If you want to show it, publish it, so you have to click on which button? You have to click on publish button. After click on publish button, you are able to create a blog. Means as you have clicked on the publish button, so your blog will be published to the one who are the viewers of it. They will view it, they will like it, they will do comment, they will dislike it. What will be the opinion of the audience? They will perform according to that. Okay, so to create a blog, we need to create an account there with the help of www.blogger.com. It is a social networking site. Now, the next one is e-greetings. What is the next one? Next one is e-greetings. E-greetings. Greetings. Do you know greetings? Greeting card. In starting we were using greeting cards on anniversary, on birthday. Okay, while we are getting success, okay, congratulations. So we had greeting cards there in our cheese gallery. Okay, so at these places we are able to find greeting cards. Okay, they are hard copy. What are e-greetings? E-greetings are the greeting cards that we prepare with the help of images, photos and text. E-greetings, in e-greetings we are having the digital text, photos, okay, photos, text there, and sounds. Suppose I am going to create a greeting card with sounds of Christmas Day. Okay, so I am going to create a greeting card there, Diwali. So it will have some sound in it. Okay, e-greeting is a soft copy. What is it? It is a soft copy. Normally, the greeting cards are hard copy. The greeting cards that earlier or right now also we use to wish anyone on any festival, so we are using greeting cards, so they are hard copies. Nowadays, many or most of the persons are using e-greetings. On WhatsApp also you are saying we are getting a link. When any festival starts, so we get a link on WhatsApp. As we click on the link, a page appears to us. It is having some sound, it is having images, it is having some text there. So they are known as e-greetings. E-greetings can be easy to share to the persons without any cost. Okay, greeting cards were very costly. If we are going to purchase a greeting card, so it would be of around 50, 100 to 50. In this way the cost varies according to the greeting card. Here we are able to share the greeting card to the persons easily and without any cost. At that place, while we want to send the greeting cards, we need to go there, we need to visit their home. Here we easily, in 1 minute, I am able to share the greeting cards with my friends, with my relatives, with my students, with everyone I can share e-greeting cards and very easily. Okay, e-greeting sites are www.egreetings.com. These are some of the e-greeting sites, or www.123greetings.com. These are few e-greeting cards websites. While we click on it, we have to choose there the category that on which occasion we want the greeting card. Suppose I want a greeting card, so the upcoming festival is Christmas Day. I want the greeting cards on the Christmas Day. So I will choose the day and it will show us all the available e-greeting cards on the occasion of Christmas Day. I will choose it. When I will choose it, so I have to choose the link. I will copy the link of the greeting card, then easily I can share it with my friends. My friends will get the link on their phone and they will click on it, and easily they are able to see the picture, the audio, the text that we want to deliver them. Okay, what is greet? Greeting is made up of a word greet. Greet means wish karna. Okay, suppose we are going to wish our teacher, so the other word for wish is known as greet, means greet a teacher. I am going to greet a teacher. Greet a teacher. Greet a teacher means I am going to wish a teacher. We are going to greet parents, friends, okay, relatives. So it is a very most popular greeting card site, and on it all the available e-cards we are using for every occasion. Okay, and I don't think that any person is going to purchase the e-greeting card. Now all are using one of the internet service, and it is e-greeting. Easily, without any cost, anytime, anywhere. You are living in India, a person is living outside. You can send the e-greeting card to them easily. Now, e-greeting cards first introduced in 1994. In which year the greeting card were introduced? They were introduced in the 1994. Now, next is service. E-banking means electronic banking. What is the full form of e-banking? It is electronic banking. It means electronically we are able to transfer the money, we are able to credit the money, we are able to debit the money with the help of internet. Okay, and everyone are using it because it is suitable for the bankers also, because they are doing it with the help of less transaction cost. They are not using any papers. During corona long period time, they are not getting interacted with the customers whom we think that maybe they are having corona. So they are, because the customers during this time were doing all the things online. Okay, or if they have to order for anything, so they are doing online. No one is going to market. Okay, the person are delivering the vegetables, fruits also at home. We are able to transfer the amount. In the school, we are able to pay the fees, we are able to recharge our phones, we are able to pay electricity bill, we are able to pay water bill, we are able to do shopping. Everything we are doing with the help of internet. Okay, so e-banking means we are able to transfer the amount from one account to another account easily there. Okay, in 1-2 seconds, a person where he is sitting, okay, in whole world, what is the place on which he is sitting, everyone can send the amount to him or her very easily. Okay, so it is the greatest achievement for us that we are able to share the amount easily from one account to another. It is also easy for the customer. How? We are not going to bank at home. We are doing anything. Suppose I have to transfer the amount to my friend. I am at home. I can send. If I need, he can send. So all the tasks we are doing at home. Every task are happening at home. So it is a best way. Okay, so e-banking is a most suitable tool or service for us. While we are using internet banking, so every bank provides us an application. How can we use internet banking, or you can say e-banking? It is also known as electronic banking. Electronic banking, if we are using, so we have to use the bank application. Okay, and many applications are available in Play Store also that we can use. Even the one who are selling the vegetables, they are also using these e-banking sites or applications. Okay, Phone Pay, Google Pay, many are there. Okay, now if we are using the bank application, so if we need to use the bank application, so we have to use the individual bank application. If our account is in HDFC Bank, so we have to install the HDFC Bank application. If we are using Axis Bank account, so we have to use Axis Bank application. In that one, we need, it asks us few details, code, branch name, IFSC code, that is different for everyone. Okay, so all the entries, password, everything we have to set there. Then easily we can do the transactions, and it is successful also. It is having less errors. Okay, if we are counting, so any error can occur. Suppose I have to give 10,000 rupees to anyone. Okay, and suddenly one note extra we have given. But in this e-banking, there are less chances of human errors. Okay, amount that we will write, same amount will be sent to the one whom we want to do the transaction. Okay, so e-banking is a very useful internet service. Okay, we are doing online shopping, so at that place also we have to use our ATM card, debit card. They are also a kind of electronic banking. Okay, ATM card, in ATM card we are having few codes there that we have to enter some code or the validity date of the card. We have to enter their CVV, card verification value. What is it? CVV, card verification value we have to enter there, and usually we are able to do the online shopping. So e-banking is one of the internet services. So today we had studied about that what are the social networking, what is social networking, okay, what are the services of it, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Blogger, how to create accounts on blog site, or what are the requirements for it, how can we create a new blog, what are e-greetings, and what are e-banking. E-banking services, e-greeting card services, everyone can use at home easily. Okay, 24 hours, 24 into 7, we can use it. There is no holiday. Bank is also having holiday, but do you think that while we are doing the transactions, it is having holiday? On this day we can't do the transactions. No. Okay, every day we can use 24 into 7. 24 into 7 means 24 hours or 7 days. Okay, so everyone will watch the video and will try to understand the topic that's been explained in it. And if you have any doubt, you can ask in the doubt class. Okay, thank you.